I just want to be an influencer that a lot of people can look up to. For like positive stuff, healthy stuff, just in general, good workouts to do. If I'm out to school to play basketball, not to
go to school for like something.
Education and you know, to extend my education and stuff like that. But like, because another goal of mine is, I would say 2+ years. I want to be somewhere being paid to play basketball. This is how I started smoking weed. I went down to the park that I always played at, you know, played around in, and there's some 2 grown ass men there one day. I'm sitting there, I'm like, that shit smell like what's at my house. What y'all doing? What y'all, like,
how old were you?
I was young. I was probably like 11, 12, just dying.
Yeah.
I run my ass back home, bro. I didn't even sit on top of the bed. I went at the end of the bed, just boom. just no one can touch me.
All right then, let's go. Hit me first. Come on. Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. Today, we're here, like you can see, we're here with a special guest. His name, he gonna go ahead and introduce himself. I ain't gonna speak over him, but yeah, you go ahead, bro. Let them know who you are just a little bit so we can like get deep into it as we go.
All right. Dontray Johnson, that's the name. Born and raised in Red Wing, Minnesota. Father of 2.
Yes, sir.
One hasn't popped out yet, though. The other one's 4 years old, about to be 5 this summer. That'll be exciting. And then once the other one joins, that'll be even more exciting. See how life goes.
Yeah.
It changes you, man.
It's a little,
yeah, it changes you, bro. It's see, I'm a father of 1 too, but like, once you get to have kids, it just your whole mindset, your whole life, your whole everything changes you, bro.
It got to.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a struggle.
Yes, sir. But in this other corner over here, we got the co-host. You already know who it is. Yes, sir. Little David. And then last but not least, we got me, head ass.
Him.
We got main host or whatever. My name is Edgar. For the people that are tuning in, the new people that are watching this episode, welcome to a community. We're gonna call you guys a family, cause we're here to bullshit around. We're here to laugh and get a good advice out of it. You know, everything in life that we go through is a lesson. You know, even if it's a loss, it's really not a loss. It's a lesson. You know, that's what the L stands for. But hey, we're gonna get started just a little bit on Dontray. Dontray, we met in high school. We went to high school together. You know, it was funny because the first time I kind of met him, or the first time we kind of interacted with each other, it was some crazy. Because I remember, I don't know if he remembers or not,
bro,
but
I smoked too much. I don't remember a lot of things from high school. I'm not
maybe it's gonna pop on your head, but hey, let me talk. Let me cook.
For me to
So it was funny to me because we were in lunch, we were having breakfast, or we were having lunch or whatever, and then I accidentally like bump into him, and you know, Dontray is an aggressive dude, or he was aggressive dude back then, you know. It was in high school. You know, these motherfuckers in high school, they think that they shit.
Expose him right now.
I was definitely one of them, bro. I'm so glad it changed.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I felt like that too, but like I knew I wasn't, cause like I seen you, and then you like got aggressive with me, and then I'm like, alright, I'm gonna step back, cause like I want to get my ass beat. You feel me?
Bro, the thing is, when you said we met in high school, I remembered we didn't start on good terms, but I couldn't remember what happened. And it's crazy you mentioned that.
Yeah. See, I remember like everything bad that happens to you is the shit that you remember, you know. Whatever good happens in your life, it like goes away, it fades away, which is kind of weird. But yeah, like I said, I was in there. I think I accidentally spilled like a little bit of milk on his back or some shit and his shirt, and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "Shit, my bad." I didn't even speak English. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't speak English. I was new here. And then I remember he like got all up on my face, and then I kind of like defended myself. I was like, "What's up then?" And he was like, "Oh, you want to get into it?" I'm like, "Shit, let's get into it then."
That's crazy.
You don't remember this shit?
No, I know. It's slowly coming back. It's just crazy because, bro, back in school, back when I was in middle school, high school. Middle school was the worst. High school, I kind of chilled out because there's more consequences, and basketball is where I really fell in love with and stuff like that. So I chilled out on that. But back middle school and high school, I was a bully, bro. I'll admit that right now. I was a bully, a straight bully. Thought I was tough as hell. No one could touch me. And
no, but hey, listen, you got a point though. Like you were tough, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I don't think nobody in the fucking high school or anywhere will like to fight you. You know, like I think people were scared of you because like you see him now. That's the same way he was in high school. Like he's always been built. He's always been buff, and like you know, like even me, like when I told him like, "Yo, let's get into it," then I remember we went in the bathroom and like all you homies went in there. All you homies was in there, and all my homies was in there. Man, I didn't even have no homies. It was like 2 people with me. But yeah, it was like a whole community with you, bro. It was like 10 of them fuckers. They all walk in there. Everybody walk in there, and then he's like, "All right, then let's go." He took his shirt off and everything, and I'm like, damn. Like when he took his shirt off, I'm like, oh shit.
He said, "I'm fucked."
Yeah, I'm cooked.
It's crazy.
I was like, hell no, I ain't swinging. And he's like, "Hit me first, come on."
I was just about to say, I bet you nothing happened. I bet y'all just sitting there saying, "Hit me first."
Yeah, he's like,
heart.
He's like, "Hit me first, come on, let's go. Hit me first." And then I'm like, "Nah, I ain't gonna hit first." But the reason why I didn't want to hit first is because I was scared. Like for real, I was like, nah, cause if I hit him first, I know it's over for my shit. Yeah, that shit was funny though.
Funny.
Like I think about it and I laugh because like after that I think we like see each other in the hallway and then we'll say like, "What's up? What's up?" And then it became a friendly thing, you know.
Our friendship came because of that, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
what, you remember that shit?
Yeah,
now?
the crazy thing is I was probably just as scared as you, bro. I was probably just as scared as you, just trying to act tough. That shit, yeah, that's where I came from. But I'm glad I grew a lot from that because
that I feel like that stuff don't get you nowhere though.
No, I was just about to say that the teachers that told me that shit was probably right, and I don't know if they are or not because I didn't stay on that route. But I mean. It happens for a reason.
It does happen for a reason. You know, now that's the reason why we're sitting here, you know?
Exactly.
That's the reason why we're talking and like you get to be part of this project, which the reason why I started doing this shit, bro, is cuz like I saw a lot of people that had potential out there. You're one of them. And like nobody really like helped them out. Nobody really like wanted to like have a whole community, you know, like all of the social media starters, or let's say that they were starting up, like we're all struggling to this shit. Like unless you live in fucking California, Los Angeles, then you gonna make it out because you know there's a lot of opportunities on there. But out here, like you don't really get along, or you don't really find people that are doing social media like other places, you know.
Exactly.
That's why my video, my short clip that I posted on TikTok and everywhere, that's why I was calling people out. That's why I was like, if you want to come and sit here with me, we can have a talk. Come on, you know. Like I'm here to help you out. I'm here to support everybody, because that's how we come together, you know. That's how we make our shit work. I feel like if you're greedy and like you know the ways and you don't share it, then your shit's gonna come down eventually. Like you're not gonna make it out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have like a big community. I don't have like a big base or subscribers, but like the little ones that I have, they can come to you, and the ones that you have, they can come to me, and we can like help each other out. You know what I'm saying?
And build a community.
Yeah,
That's what it's about. That's kind of why I started. You know, trying to be an influencer.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, there's especially in 2020 after COVID, bro. I seen a lot of people just weren't the same no more. People were depressed.
Yeah.
And as the world knows, people didn't want to come out the house no more.
For
People
real.
didn't want to work no more, and people just started to struggle. And it started as me just posting, you know, little clips here and there on Snapchat, and people are like, "Bro, you motivate me. You motivate me." And I was like, that shit gave me a feeling I haven't felt in a while. I mean, we've been isolated for a very long time. Can't see nobody. Shit, I was just in the house.
Yeah, no, I feel like everybody started like in that around that time, because you really had nowhere to go. You know, everything was shut down, everything was closed, and everybody started around that time. You know, but on the other hand, me, I didn't, because I was still working. You know, I was working in the food industry, and they were still making food, even though it was takeouts. I was a cook, so I was putting extra hours in, bro, because like nobody wanted to work because they were getting the
COVID.
Yeah, the employee whatever, the stimulus check.
Oh yeah.
They were getting the stimulus check, and no, they didn't want to work, because you know, I mean, they were getting that shit, and some people just don't like have extra money. You know, they have their money, and they have a budget on what they do, and they're like, all right, I'm good. You know, I don't want extra. You know, but on the other hand, me, I was putting in the extra hours because like once I didn't have a choice, because my boss would be like, I need you here because like you're a cook, so you're fucked now. So I was like, I guess, you know, but I was never like, no, I don't want to work. I was always like, I always been this way, like, if I see money, I'ma chase that shit, you know? And if I see that it's gonna help me out, then I'ma chase it too, you know? So I was putting in 14 hours, 12 hours a day, and it was bad, bro, because like everybody was eating out too, you know? Everybody had money because they were having their government was helping them out. Everybody had money. Everybody, you know, they didn't want to do nothing. They didn't want to cook, you know, was chilling. The first 2 months, everybody was chilling, and boom, we were getting a lot of orders in the food industry. But I started like back when I was in high school, and we already talked about this in an episode. So if you want to go check that out, you know, scroll down and then you'll see how we started and how we started, you know, the social community or social media shit. But yeah, and what were the content? What is the content that you've been putting out? Like what do you want to be known as?
Just a hard worker, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. A lot of it's just working out right now, but I really want to, once I find a good like camera, I need a person that can record my shit too, because when I set it up and I think it's good, it either moves, falls, stops recording for some reason, and I don't get my clips like when I go play basketball or something. But right now it's just all working out, and just different ways to train.
But I've seen some of your clips that you talk about, and I gonna lie, they seem pretty good. Like I definitely think that you can do a little bit of touch here and there, cause me the way I like to see my shit, like I told him, like I like to see my shit like almost perfect. So I spent hours and hours like editing my clips and just doing a bunch of shit. But and you know, I can give you some advice on the clips that you're doing. Like one of the clips that I seen, it was you playing basketball, and the angle was like from the bottom to up, and I was like, all right, so if he would have like have it like at his, you know, his height, it would have been a different story. You could have gotten or a different angle because you had it from the side. So like if you put it like from the front or from like this angle, like this, you know, this angle, then it'd be different, you know. And like just when you edit your shit, like make some transitions, you know, like when you jump fucking put a transition in there, you jump, that shit looks cool or whatever, do zoom in, zoom out type shit, that keeps people like interest on your shit, I don't have a lot of views, like I said, but like just based on what I watch on TikTok and shit like that, that's why I'm like, when I have him on the podcast, I'm gonna tell him what this shit, because like all I want to do is help everybody out, so that's why the reason why I have you here. So how do you deal with like your time, because I know you work at the same place I work, and that's a full-time job. So how do you manage your time to like get some workouts done, and like just because, and you're a dad too, so that makes it even harder,
So I kind of got it easy. You're a full-time dad, which I'm about to be transitioning into. I literally, before my last job, because now I work at 3M with you guys, my last job, before that job, I had my daughter probably 3-4 times
a week,
days a week, out of the week.
Yeah.
Now it's 2. Like, and before 3M, it was every other weekend, because I worked every other weekend, and I only get her on the weekends. So, with handling it with the child, with my daughter right now, it's kind of easy, because I'm, like I said, a part-time father. I only have her now only 2 days out of the week, which isn't that much at all. But with a full-time job, before I put in my 2 weeks at LSS, I was working there and coming to 3M. I just do the workouts at the job. Like if I don't have, now that I don't work at LSS, I can do it in the morning. I mean, no, after my shift, because I work morning shift.
Yeah.
I can do it after my shift. But when I was working both jobs, I would still do it after. But I'll be at that job, and it's so chillaxed. I can just knock out some push-ups and dips there. And stuff like that. I look at it as like this. I started my content doing home workouts, and then transitioned back into gyms once they open back up. I have no problem going back to home workouts. So it's kind of just going back to where I started.
Yeah. And I think you can get a lot of it too, because a lot of people like me, I don't have a lot of time to like invest in the gym, so you doing home workouts is like you're helping everybody out. There's a lot of people out there that do that shit, but what's special about you is that it's like natural. Like you don't, like you said, you don't have somebody recording you. You don't have fucking a professional team doing that shit for you. So it's like natural. Like your shit is like right there and there. Like if you really want to work out, if you really want to, be healthy, you do it there and there. I know it's hard, because I always said this too. Like I always wanted to be a healthier person, but it's hard.
That's kind
of what I want to talk about too. Like how do you go from like, how do you start getting into like that fitness stuff? I don't know how.
It's a long transition. People like try to get into the gym stuff, and a lot of content creators say this themselves. They get into it. They probably last 1-2 weeks, see no progress. It's only been 1 or 2 weeks, and they want to see it right then and there. Like after they do a hard workout, their heart was just racing. They just put their body through something that they don't like doing, and they did it for a week or two, and they're like this shit's getting tiring. Like I don't see nothing. Boom, they just give up. Like it's a long transition. It's a long progress, and it's something you got to learn about your own body. Like I followed so many diets, so many workout plans, all that, and a lot of it really didn't just work out for me. You got to figure out what works for your body, what works for you, what works around your schedule, and just some stuff like that. Like I said, like when I was working 2 jobs, I knocked my workout out at the job. It's just what worked for me. I mean, a lot of people make up excuses. I got the ground, I got a chair. If I got anything, I could do push-ups, dips.
See, that's one thing. Like I said, like if you really wanted to like be healthy and I'm talking shit about me too, because I'm always saying like, I want to be healthier, I want to lose some weight, but I fucking don't, and it takes a lot of discipline, it takes a lot of dedication, and it may not be your goal to be like, fucking ripped and buff, but like just being healthy, I feel like it changes your whole lifestyle. It changes your whole perspective on seeing things. You know, like I told him when was it? Like a long time ago, we talked about like me going into a lifestyle of eating better, which I was. I'm not doing that shit no more because that shit takes time. And I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying like follow my steps, but like that's why I have him here. Because like the reason why I stopped doing it is because like I gotta cook like every day type shit. You know, for me, meal prep, that shit don't work. I get tired of eating the same shit every fucking day, you know?
It's very tiring.
And it's like that shit, at some point, it tastes like fucking cardboard, you know? Steak is good when it's fresh. You feel me?
Really, literally. Like, I'm at 3M every day, unleashing a lid of just, it's literally chicken, some steak bites, and rice.
Yeah.
Literally every day for lunch. Like, sometimes that shit, it do taste like cardboard some days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But do you think it's worth it, though? Like, do you think that taste, instead of you eating that steak, that rice, or that chicken, you think it's worth it in the terms of, like, oh, yeah, I'm taking care of my body? Because you can easily just buy a fucking burger, you know?
I definitely think it's worth it because with all the chemicals and added flavors and all the shit that they're adding to our food now, and it's bound to cause something, either cancer or your body falling apart, just not being healthy, technically. So I definitely think it's worth it because in the long run, I know I'm going to be able to stay healthier for longer, and especially with the second child coming, that's my end goal, is to be able to be in my 40s and still run around with my child.
Yeah, that's something, like I said, that's the reason why I wanted to be like healthier. I don't, you know, when I say I want to be healthier, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be ripped, I don't want to be buff, you know. I just want to be at a you know, a mindset of like eating good every day. Because once my kid starts to eat like what I'm eating, then I'm not gonna have him eat like fucking shitty food like I do every day, you know. That's one of the reasons why I kind of want to train myself to eat cleaner, if I can say, like, you know, like, because I think eating good is not hard. I just think that eating like meal prep, you know, like that meal that's been sitting in the fridge for like 2 to 3 weeks,
lost its flavor and texture, and
that's what gets me, you know, eating that shit. But like just eating like eggs and broccoli, that shit is healthy, you know. And that's mainly what I was eating when I started feeling different, because I started eating like in the morning, I started eating like eggs and broccoli, and throughout the day I had so much fucking energy, and I wasn't feeling like fucking bloated, I can say. I wasn't feeling like, you know, fucking heavy, yeah. And I seen that I was losing weight. Like even my clothes, it felt more loose. But I did that for like 2 weeks, the max, and then I fucking fall back into eating like bad, you know. It's not like I eat like hella bad, but I still do, you know. And one thing that like I wanna like talk about, my bad. One thing that I wanna talk about is like when you were growing up, were you like eating healthy? Like we can say, like, bro, how was your childhood when you were growing up in terms of like you know, a fitness or healthy living, you know? How was that for you? Like,
I think that's why the transition is so hard, is because when I was growing up, my metabolism was so fast. Like I literally ate McDonald's, ramen noodles, literally every day. Hey, were you still able to like keep your shape, like, or were you like? I would say I was kind of bigger until about 8th grade. 8th grade is when it just all dropped.
What do you call big spurt, though?
I was like,
were you like
mid-200s?
Fat, like me, or like not like me, but like were you like you had a belly type shit? Yeah. For real? I don't see this nigga having a belly. Dude.
It was in middle school. It was once I hit high school, I hit my growth spurt, and it kind of just like It just disappeared. Literally, it just disappeared. I don't
Crazy.
know how. I don't know why. But
I wish I could say that.
but in middle school, they had me on the O-line and D-line.
Really?
Yeah, I was playing O-line and D-line.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't let me touch the ball. They didn't let me catch the ball. No, none of that.
How do you feel? How do you feel when they had you?
Bro, I was mad. I did not want to play football no more.
For real?
No.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing though. Like, I feel like some people change because they get bullied and shit like that. Like, but I don't know. Some people don't. Like, but yeah. You went to college, huh? How did that go for you?
First year went great.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I should say the first semester. The first semester of every year went great. The second semester is always where I fall off because I went to school, and this was my problem. I went to school to play basketball, not to
go to school for like something.
Education and to extend my education and stuff like that. But so once basketball ended, I was like, fuck school. School basically ended. Once basketball ended, school basically ended. And then I failed my second semester. Like, I'll pass my first semester A's and B's. Second semester, it'll be D's and F's, literally. And then I'll have to take my first year, I took summer school. So, and then I was eligible to play my second year. And then same thing happened. And then, but instead of going to summer school this year, it's just like, I'm in so much debt. Is it even worth it with a second child coming through? And there's so much money to be made without going to college or going the college route with basketball. So many people go like, because another goal of mine is, I would say 2+ years. I want to be somewhere being paid to play basketball. That's I don't care what I'm doing, where I'm playing. None of that. I just want to play and get paid. That's
That'd be
lit. Shit, huh?
That'd be sick.
Fuck yeah.
And so many people have proven that's possible without going the college route. So I'm in the middle of, should I just be, because I'm also, if I graduate, I'm also going to be the first person to graduate in my family from college. So that's another big milestone. But
I see. But see, this is one thing that a lot of people do. A lot of people go to college just to go to college and make their family happy and make everyone around them happy. But are they really happy? Are you happy going to college to educate yourself?
First year I was, and that's why I went to summer school, because I was getting my personal training certificate, and I really wanted that. So I was like, if basketball doesn't work out, which I don't think this way no more. If basketball doesn't work out, then I got this certificate to lay back on. That's my plan B. But now it's like, I got my certificate. There's nothing really else pushing me to go to school, because school was never my thing. I was never excited about school. It was just basketball.
Yeah.
But
mainly sports, I guess. Yeah. So same with you.
So,
you were going for personal training, no?
Oh yeah, I was going for that same shit too, but like I was already a personal trainer at the Y, so I was like, what the fuck am I coming to school for if I'm already a personal trainer? So I was like, fuck this. And I lasted I went to school for probably like a month, and then the other month I skipped, so my parents thought I would go to college, but I would just sit in the parking lot watching videos and shit. And then I just told them, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do the course at the Y and just chill there, because they can like pay half of it for me too, because I'm an employee there at the time. And then
so
that's
I don't know how your family takes it, or how they took it when you told them. Are you still going, or
no?
Yeah. How did they react it to you just saying like, no, fuck this?
No
shit.
shots at my. I'm not even going to say that, but they don't really care. They just if whatever I'm happy with, they're happy with.
Well, shit, that's good.
Right.
That's good, cause like on my side, bro, when I told my mom I want to go to college, bro, she was trying to kill me.
See, that's what I was gonna say. My mom really don't have that much control, because she went to college and didn't graduate. So I mean. She can't really talk.
Yeah. But some people, like our parents or Hispanic parents, if you guys relate to this, comment down below.
Yeah.
They see it as, if I didn't do it, you have to do it, because I want to see you win in life, like I didn't. You know, what they wanted, what they wanted for their lives, they want that for your life. You know, even though that's not what you want, they want that shit for you. You know.
And being a parent now, I totally understand. Because of course, if I don't go back to school and my daughters decide they want to go to college, and I'm not even gonna force it on them, but if they decide they want to, okay, that's the plan. You're graduating. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But if I'm gonna waste money, you're graduating.
Yeah. See, the thing for me is like, I feel like it's good for. I'm not saying don't go to college. Like we're not saying that. Like if like his thing was always sports. His thing has always been basketball. All right, so if you know you can find a way doing that without going to college and without paying crazy amount of money, then sometimes it'll probably take more time. It'll probably take years and years of you trying. But if you have the potential, and if you have the just the discipline and dedication to do it, then just try doing that. It may take 5 to 10 years, but eventually you're gonna get there. But for me, the reason why I dropped out is just because I was going to school, and I was going for outer body collision repair. So that it was just like another job. You apply to a fucking shop, and they get you in to 9 to 5. They pay you fucking $25, $30, and then boom, call it a day. Do you really like learn some shit? And like I'm sure you can probably put your shop one day, but is that really what I wanted to do? No. I thought that's what I wanted to do, but once I started actually learning and seeing what I wanted, it was like, nah, this shit ain't for me. And for the money that I was getting paid, at that time I was already making like $20 an hour working at a fucking food industry, So it was like, is it really worth the money that I'm putting in for me to get to this job, and they can pay me like $30? Like, nah, because at the end of the day, I was gonna end up paying like $20K for something that is gonna be repetitively for your life, 9 to 5 shit, 9 to 5, and that's not what I wanted to do. My thing is always like being my own boss. I always wanna, like, if I start a business, I wanna run that shit. I wanna be the one who's like, yo, let's do this, but I don't want to be an asshole too. I want to, yo, fucking work your ass up.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I've been to a lot of jobs, and I just see how, like, I take different, like, experiences. Like, if I see that my boss is doing good and his work ethic is good, then I take that for me, because I know one day I'm gonna be there. So everything that's good in my life, I take it as of like, one day I'm gonna be there, and that's why I'm saying, like, we got sidetracked, but like that's the reason why I dropped out. I don't know about you. Why did you drop out of college?
Because I'm not book smart and it's lame.
Yeah, that's another
Keep
thing
it real
too.
simple, huh?
Yeah,
That's and I would say the advice with college, bro, if you're not going there to really take your education to another level,
don't go.
Right. It's a waste of money.
Yeah.
It's a waste, unless your job requires it. It's a waste of money.
And nowadays too, with like how shit is now, you can be like an apprentice with anything now. It's like you don't have to go to college. You can just go learn, just watch people do it, and then boom, get a job.
I was
from
just
that.
about to say, there's so many courses out there for so many things.
Same too, online too, on YouTube you can find everything.
Everything,
so it's like,
bro.
You don't even need to go anymore. You can find everything for free now.
So, like he said, if you think it's not going to college for you to take your education to another level, then just
like,
don't
I feel like
go.
unless you're trying to be like a doctor or a lawyer or some shit of like that kind of caliber, then you need to
unless
school,
you can
but
afford
like,
it. But
and if you can afford it, but like shit.
But like if that's your goal, that's your dream, fucking
do it.
Try to do whatever it takes to achieve that, Maybe you'll be in debt for the rest of your life, but you fucking did it.
yeah, you did it though.
That's just how life works, And that's the reason why I dropped out too, because I was like, just for the first semester, I was like, I had to pay like almost $10K for just one semester because I didn't get that FAFSA shit. So I was like, is it really worth it for me? You know, I was like, hell no.
Right now I'm sitting damn near at that 20,000 mark, and I'm like, that's why I'm like, with another kid, but I can go another 2 years and play basketball, but should I pay another 20K to play basketball when I can just play basketball? And like, bro, it's definitely becoming like, fuck school. Like,
yeah, no, bro. And the thing is, like, I don't think they set you up for like success.
No, bro. A lot of them, no, bro. Like, you gotta do so much extra shit, and it's just a setup from the beginning. Like, how many other countries got free schooling?
That ass, bro. Like, even just in like, Mexico. I grew up in Mexico, and down there, you got like different, like, we can call it college. That it's like community school. You don't have to pay for shit, but it's just another topic we can get into. But like you say, it's a setup they put you in. Like, you go to high school, and what's the high school schedule? You get there at 7 in the morning or whatever time you get there, and then you have recess or you have fucking lunch, and
that's at middle school.
And fucking when you work, like us working at, we have the same system. Like, if you think about it,
they're getting you ready to work a 9 to 5. It's literally what they're doing.
And that shit is like, nah. Like, I don't want to go. I don't want to pay fucking thousands and thousands of money just for me to get ready for a 9 to 5. It's like, if I can do that shit on my own, I know it's gonna take years and years, and I know I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night because I'm working too much or I'm working too hard. But that's just what I want to do, And like, this shit right here, this shit is not paying me money, but I'm putting money into this shit because I know one day it's gonna fucking give me back, But shit's crazy. We talked about college. We talked about you working out and how do you manage your. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, how do you manage your meal? Like, do you weight that shit? Do you like? How do
That's another thing. That's a learning step. Like you said, I hated meal prepping. I literally just started, like, I would probably say this month or mid last month, of actually cooking a whole bunch of food, setting them in containers, put them in the fridge or the freezer, and putting the right amounts in this one and that one and this one. And what I do is different from most people that post their meal preps. Is I just cook a whole bunch of shit of chicken, whole shitload of steak, a whole bunch of meats, put them in one container, and then I weigh them out in the morning, the right amounts, and then take them to lunch and stuff like that when I work and stuff.
Yeah, because I try to like look up like fucking healthy ways to cook shit, and they like, oh, put this shit on a scale, like eat 20 grams of chicken, or shit like that. And it's like,
it's a process for sure.
It's like, yo, like I ain't have time throughout the day to fucking
I ain't got time for that.
Right. So that kind of falls back into what I said, is find what works out for you. Just like with that college shit, finds out what works out for you. Like, everyone's life is different. If you can afford it, if you want to, if you magically get a scholarship or something like that, and you want to go to college, do it.
Whatever works for you.
Right. Whatever works for you. Yeah. That's what I found out that made my life easier. Is I was trying to follow everybody else's plan that I was looking up on YouTube or watching their podcast, and I was trying to run on their time. No, I gotta.
You gotta manage your own.
I gotta figure out what works for me.
Yeah. So, you are a father, huh? Your father one, and then another one coming in the way. When you had, what's her name?
Before you say something, tell the people how old you are. So I don't think people don't know how old you are right now.
I'm 22 years young, man.
Roy's 22 and he's got all this going on right now. So.
Yeah, so y'all gotta give some love to homeboy over here, and we all just trying to make it out there. Yeah. Like, literally, that's all we're trying to do, And but yeah, let's get back into the father life. How did What's your first?
Pia. You just call her Pia.
Pia, yeah. That's what I call her. When you found out you were having a baby, what was that feeling like?
You know, since we being real on here and we just telling the 100% truth, because I gotta tell her down the line sometime. I was scared. I never had a father in my life. It was my mom was in and out. So I didn't know how to be a parent. I was scared. I was terrified. I was broke. Still in high school. Not even living with my mom. I was living with my girlfriend at the time, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I gonna do with a child? Like, what the?
It does feel like that, bro.
Yeah, and I was being 100% honest. I was like, I don't want to keep her, like, but I'm so glad that the mom didn't do that because she changed my life for the better for sure. Like, God did something, bro, because like it definitely made my life better.
Yeah, and when you say you don't want to keep her, I feel like that, like, if we're being real here, that crosses everyone's mind.
I would say everyone's mind that's not ready yet.
Yeah.
Or doesn't think they're ready.
There you go. Thank you. You corrected me. But yeah, like, if you don't, for me, I'm gonna talk about my experience. When I found out that I was having a baby, me and my girl were talking about babies down the road. We did plan the family. We did, we always wanted a family, but it just happened. That shit changes your life.
Oh yeah.
And it can either build you up or break you down. That's the reason why a lot of people grow up without a father or grow up without a mom, because you can either build up from it or you can break down from it. And it does change your mind, because like I was thinking about it. I'm like, damn, what are we gonna do now? Like I already had like our apartment and everything, but I was just like, you just think about it, like it's a new thing for you, so like you're not prepared for that. Like I don't think anybody is prepared. Like even if you plan a kid, you're not prepared for what is coming for you.
And I was gonna get into that too. Is nothing can prepare you for being a parent.
Yeah, literally
not a thing, unless if you had younger siblings and took care of them since they were born to like 5, 6, 7 years old, then you might be a little prepared. But even then, everything's different, bro. Everyone's different. Every baby's different. Nothing will fully prepare you to be a parent, bro.
For a parent, yep. And that's one thing. And now that you had Pia for how old is she now?
She's 4. She'll be almost 5. She'll be 5 this summer. How
did she react to you having another baby girl?
Oh yep, it's it's up and down. It's a roller coaster, bro.
Yeah.
It's like she's happy, she's jealous, she's mad, she's sad. I think she's really realizing like all the attention won't fully be on her. Like we're gonna have to show the baby, the other baby, her sister, attention too. And, and for almost 5 years now, she's been the only child, so it's something that she has to adjust to for sure.
Yeah. But I feel like it's like everyone, it's new to her.
Oh yeah, it's like she brings in her friends sometimes, but like, look, I'm being a good big sister. I'm getting ready to be a big sister. It's
but that's good then.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a roller coaster. It's something that she's adjusting to.
Yeah, but that's good that she knows. That's good that she's getting ready to be a big sister. And how did you find out that you were having another baby?
My girlfriend, she wasn't feeling the best. She was throwing up, and we just thought she was sick.
Yeah,
we didn't think nothing of it, bro.
Yeah.
And then it happened again, and we ignored it one more time. And then we were like, if it happens one more time, we might as well just take it, because like it is what it is at this point. It happened again, so she took one, and that's how we found out.
I saw your clips. You were in Jamaica, huh? Yeah. How was that trip?
Bro, it was definitely one in a lifetime thing, bro. I was blessed enough to be invited with my girlfriend's family, her dad's side, her dad and his wife, their kids, and then my girlfriend's siblings and stuff like that. He actually took us all out there, bro. Paid for everything, all inclusive.
Nice.
Yeah, bro was stacked for sure.
Really,
but,
really nice.
He was nice enough to invite me this time, and it was really nice, beautiful, nice people. Like, even though it was kind of sad to drive through to get to our hotel, the spot that we were staying at, because like everything's beat down and but I will say there's a lot more kids out in the streets playing there than there is here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even though we couldn't go out the resort because it was I think it was a level 3 threat out there. I don't it was the one of the highest level threats out there. Like,
holy shit.
Average of 2 murders a day out there.
Holy shit.
Bro, it was so we couldn't go out the resort, but there's still kids just enjoying themselves.
Hell yeah. I feel like that's what that type of life puts you through, you know. Like, if you don't have iPads, then you go outside and play. If you don't have a phone, then you go outside and play, you know. And I feel like that's the best way to grow up.
Definitely,
because like me, like I was in Mexico and I didn't have a phone until I was like, what, 12, 13, which is still young, you know. But you know, and I was always like playing outside, and I feel like you just more happy, you know, and you get more, you know, sunlight and all that stuff, and you eat dirt and shit, and that shit builds and that shit builds you, bro. That shit builds you up. Like I'd never had COVID, and I think about that shit and I'm like, it's because I was eating dirt.
Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you just lucky, bro. Because I was eating dirt, worms, ants.
You said
all
worms.
That. Yes, bro. I was a little weirdo.
But like, yeah, let's talk about your childhood, bro. How do you grow up? Because like this dude, sometimes we get into this little talks, and he said he grew up with y'all. He said he was like hanging out with like Kevin and them. How was that with you? Like, how were you considered a good childhood that you had, or? Oh,
it was a great one.
Yeah,
it was great. I mean, bro, every house that I moved to, there was 10 plus people there every night. Every night, bro. Every weekend, ghost in the graveyard, freeze tag, basketball outside. It was great. It was once iPhones started being how they are now, because it was iPods.
Yeah.
Like, you really couldn't do nothing on there. So there wasn't really, no one was really excited to get one. So,
to like have one.
And then once the iPhone dropped, and then they kept, I think it was the colored ones, the first colored iPhones. That's when everybody started getting them. And my friends, they just disappeared.
Not gonna lie,
for real?
Those bitches.
For real?
I had a way.
Once I got one, shit, I
was gone too.
I was inside too. Yep. That's what I said. Like once those iPhones dropped, bro, it's like
it was over. It was over, bro.
Yeah.
We hung
See,
out.
I wish I could relate. Like I said, I didn't have no fucking iPhone down there, bro. It was like a little fucking Google phone that with buttons in there.
That's what I had. That's what I had until that. It was my mom got a new phone, and she didn't like that iPhone that she had, and she didn't want to get rid of it. And I had that phone, and I'm like, my first iPhone, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, bro, I was geeked. I was real. It was good.
See, my first iPhone that I ever owned, it was the iPhone 6, so it was like they were already deep into it, you know. Yeah. But so were you like playing outside most of the time, or like? I was
sunrise to sundown.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Was it always just basketball? Was it like different?
It was football first. You remember Cameron Rosebear? He used to live right down the road from you. He had this big backyard. I'm 20 plus people would just
shit.
come to his backyard, bro. We'll play tackle football on. It was kind of sketchy because it was like a little slanted hill, bro. So like if you kind of bigger, bro, and you're going to get the smaller person going down the hill, bro, you
rocking your shit.
Hey, people kept showing up. We kept playing. People kept getting hurt. We kept playing and.
Did anybody get hurt like bad? Or to the point
Not
where,
that
like,
I can remember.
Yeah.
Someone probably did. Might be a day when I wasn't there. I just can't remember.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. What about you, bro? How was your childhood when you were growing up?
Mine, well, for like half of it, I grew up in Lake City. But like same shit. One time I was playing football and I got my tooth knocked out.
Oh
Like
shit!
some dude pushed a kid in his head, went straight for his mouth and knocked my shit out.
For real?
And I went to the fucking nurse, and then they took me to the dentist, and they put that bitch back. Like I don't know how they did it, but they like put like needles in there, like.
Ooh.
They're like, I guess it was still like so fresh that like it would have like.
okay.
Got
Oh,
understood.
The nerves were still fresh.
Yeah, and then we still like got together.
That's crazy.
That shit was crazy.
That's
I was
crazy.
Like,
I got my
damn.
tooth. I got my tooth knocked out. And, that's what I used to do as a kid too. And we
Yeah.
grab some gloves, bro, and we just go at it, bro.
Yeah. See,
And,
that's the reason why I didn't fight his ass.
And one of my older friends, we were just mad. I don't remember why we were mad, but he was mad as fuck. And I was like, all right, fight me then. We got the gloves on. This dude did a spinning backhand, bro. Dude, ow. Hey, tooth just popped right out, bro.
Holy shit! One hit over.
Started crying and some more. Just blood everywhere. It was,
That's
They ain't
crazy.
put mine back in though. You lucky.
Hey, so like, when did you start to like hitting like like weed and all that shit? You don't do that shit no more, do you?
No, I do. I definitely do it every day. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a coping mechanism. If that's what people call stuff. For me, like people call it an addiction. No, bro, it's just life. Life got to lifing. Like and with
Tell him.
and without it, bro, life would hit me like a fucking train, bro. Like
For real, dog?
yes, bro. Like I can smoke it every night and then wake up tomorrow morning and be stress free. All that. If I go a day without it, and this is where people be like, oh yeah, you're addicted. You're addicted.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's just how it is for me. And like I can smoke every day and still do what I do. I can get up, smoke, go to the Y, after the Y, smoke, do another workout.
So it's
just
it's normal to you. It's
right.
part of your life now. Yeah.
But they won't say nothing about anxiety pills or stuff like that.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
It's just the same.
Same
It's the
shit,
same
same
effect for
shit.
me.
I feel like it's even worse. Like them pills, I feel like it's even worse because like
it is. It's what brings them back. It's
because like I heard about this shit. Like I have, fuck, I didn't want to say names, but like I know people that like I work with, and bro, can you not like they're fuckers like do shit, and then they remember what they're doing. Like they forget what they're doing. Like they're on autopilot, and then I fucking talked to this dude because he was like fucking not bad on the line. He was like fucking not bad. And then I was like, yo, like you good, bro? Like what's wrong with you? And he's like, no, I'm good. And then, we kept on working with him. We worked it out, but he was fucking up bad for months. And then he started doing good. Like I don't know where he started doing good, like real good. He started working good or whatever. And then I kind of like talked to him. I was like, yo, like I'm surprised and I'm proud of you that you're doing good or whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, bro, I'm glad that I went to the doctor and he doubled my dose of my yes, bro. And I was like, damn. Like I was like, I pray to God that one day you get out of that shit.
And that's ties into what I said is they keep getting you back in. Like his dosage stopped working, so they have to double it now.
Yep.
And once that dosage stopped working,
They have to.
I don't know what they do after they double it, bro.
Yeah.
Because
They give you something stronger after that, probably.
right,
Yeah,
and then
so.
once that stopped working, bro, I promise you, either your body's gonna be messed up, you're on the verge of dying, or you died.
Some shit happens. That's why I was like, in my head, I was like, what? They double your shit up? But then he was like, yeah, I'm glad they did it. He was, And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I'm so glad I don't have to go through that shit. Like, I used to smoke weed, but that shit will get me paranoid.
Then and that's what happens to my girlfriend too.
Yeah. These motherfuckers saw me. I was tweaking the fuck out.
Can't hang. Can't hang.
I remember we were like in the park or at the park. We were at the park smoking.
See, and in a public area. Was it your first time?
No, I've done it before, but I always knew that I was just paranoid of that shit, but I wanted to do it again, you know, and I did it. We went home. We were living together. We went home, and I was playing Call of Duty, bro. I was high as fuck playing Call of Duty, and he was sitting right next to me. I was
sitting next to him on my phone, just chilling. And this motherfucker was playing Call of Duty. He was like, bah. He had headphones. This motherfucker had his headphones in, and then I just see him do one of these. Head flopped back, tongue out of his mouth, jaw dropped, eyes rolled back to his head.
Bro, I was like, I don't know, like out of nowhere. I think my head got tired or some shit. I don't know what it was, but like I was just like, and then I told him, I was like, yo, I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed.
That's not what he did, bro. That's not what he did. Dude was out for like, you were out for like 3 minutes.
Bro, it felt.
And I looked at him, I was like, should I like call somebody?
For me, it felt like it was like 3 seconds. I was like, and I felt like I literally felt like I did this. I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed.
Nah, bro came up like. Bro woke up like, and he was like, bro,
crazy.
He was like, bro, I'm tired. I'm going to bed, bro. I'm tweaking right now. And he like got up and left. I was like, damn, bro, this was tweaking right now.
See,
bro, crazy, body, make sure he was like back to his body. He was leaving, bro.
I said.
That
was crazy.
That's funny as hell.
See, and then I went to bed, bro, and I was chilling in bed, and the whole time, I was trying to concentrate because I thought I was losing. I was forgetting how to breathe. I'm like, bro, chill. All you gotta do is just. And I was like practicing that shit for like 30 minutes, bro. Like I get paranoid so bad.
I think that was the last time you smoked.
Yeah, and that was the last. No. I did it.
Like
I did it again on my birthday, and that was it.
That was it. But that was like after that one.
But that one, bro, I think I was hitting it like back to back. And on my birthday, I hit it like 3 times, and I was good. But the other time, I think it was because like I was just hitting it back to back, and it just doesn't do good for me, bro. I get paranoid bad. And this motherfucker, like, he's like, when I talk to him, and he comes to film and everything, I'm like, you smoke? He's like, nigga, I'm always high. He's like, if I don't do this shit, I can do this shit.
For me, it's like the same shit.
Right.
Like, I get active high. I don't get like sleepy high. I get active high.
I guess it depends on the strain I smoke. Because there's some strains where I'm like, I smoke at night and bro, I'm ready to go work out. After a full day, like I'm ready to go work out.
That's
and then there's
crazy.
some where I just wake up and I smoke. I'm ready to go back to bed.
That's great. So you think there's like different types of like weed that you smoke and you?
Oh,
like,
definitely. It definitely depends on the strain. Just like carts and stuff like that, hybrid.
Sativa, indica.
Yeah, stuff like that. It affects you differently. I was gonna comment on that little shit, bro. And forgetting to breathe, bro. I learned that if I'm dehydrated, if I ain't drinking enough water, bro, and I'm smoking and just smoking, that shit happens to me too, bro.
I think that's what it was, cause we hit McDonald's after we got done smoking, and I had a large Sprite. And I fucking drank that shit like water.
Yeah, bro.
And I didn't drink water after that. So, you know, sugar and that. What time is it?
3:17.
Oh, I thought it said 5. I'm like, nigga, you gotta go. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. Is that shit still recording?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, but you mentioned earlier that, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but it interests me. You mentioned earlier that your mom was in and out. You think that affected to you like you know, smoking weed and doing all this shit? And
I want to say because of her being in and out. I would say because of the
situation,
the boyfriend she chose to come around. Well, I mean, weed was just sitting around all the time. Yeah. So one day this is how I started smoking weed. I went down to the park that I always played at, played around in, and there's some two grown ass men there one day. I'm sitting there, I'm like, that shit smell like what's at my house. What y'all doing? Like,
how old were you?
I was young. I was probably like 11, 12. And I was
same shit. That's around the time I started doing that shit too.
I asked them, what y'all doing? You want to hit it? I've never smoked before, but yeah.
So you've never touched a cigarette or anything?
No, cigarettes, yes.
Okay,
I'm talking about weed. Like weed, I've never smoked before. Just start dying coughing. Just dying. I think that's everyone's first experience, unless if you like been a constant weed smoker or a vape smoker, and then hit some weed, but just dying.
Yeah,
I run my ass back home, bro.
He said, "I'm scared. If I die, I'm gonna die in my house."
This is what happened. I was dehydrated because I was playing that whole entire day. And I'm now just putting piece to piece together. I get to my house. I'm like, bro. Am I okay?
For real?
Literally opened my door, closed it. My mom's bedroom was literally like right there. Bro.
Yeah.
Her bed's right there. I didn't even sit on top of the bed. I went at the end of the bed, just boom. just passed out, bro. My mom and her boyfriend came home. I guess they were shaking me and shit.
Yeah.
And I woke up. And they could smell the weed on me. And they're like, you was smoking, wasn't you? I'm like, I don't think it was regular weed. I think it was K2 because K2 at the time K2 was big back then. I'm sitting there crying, thinking I'm about to die.
What the fuck is K2, bro?
I honestly don't even know.
It's just weed on steroids, basically, or some shit. It's crazy shit. Yeah.
I don't know. I just know it can kill you.
Yeah, it's probably like some laced ass shit.
Kill you 2 times. That's what the stands for. K2.
Use the bathroom quick?
Yeah, you good. What about you?
What?
Your first time smoking weed?
My first time, it was with one of the homies. It was like at these apartments, and we had to do it like behind like the little parking you can park in type shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just went back there, and he had one rolled up. Yeah, I fucking hit that shit and just fucking started dying. I was like, bro, I'm about to die. I'm about to fucking leave to the next universe right now. But bro, I was geeking for the first time, bro.
For real?
Fucking smiling ear to ear. And bro was playing. Homie was playing. He was playing. What was he? He was playing like Call of Duty, or he was playing like Black Ops 2 or something. And he kept dying, and bro was raging. And so every time he screamed at the TV, bro, I thought it was hilarious, bro. So I'd be laughing my ass off, crying tears. I was like, bro, I gotta go home. And I went home, bro, and I was geeking on my way home. I was like, bro, I'm out here. On my way home, just driving. I was fucking geeking, bro.
Oh, you're crazy. Your first time in driving, bro?
Yeah.
I would say it took me about like a long time
to get used to that shit.
Bro, because I don't know why I've always been terrified. I wouldn't say now, but before I got my license, I was terrified of driving, bro. Because so either a couple of my friends or people that my friends' family, I've always heard stories about accidents that wasn't even their fault. So like thinking about driving, I don't know why, it just terrified me before I got my license. So,
you got any crazy stories of like you driving in like accidents or like seeing shit or anything like that?
It's not too crazy. I mean, an old girl pulled out in front of me before, and
what do you mean?
I was going down the road and they were at a stop sign, and I mean, if you don't live in a town, you can get confused because it looks like you're supposed to stop there. There's supposed to be a stop sign there and let the person go and stuff like that. But there wasn't a stop sign there, and we have the
right to go.
Right. Yeah. And she only looked to her right, tried to take off.
Yeah. Hit you?
Yeah, I hit her, but it was her fault. So yeah. It wasn't
How
too
did that
major.
go? How did that go?
How was it?
She get mad?
No,
No?
I was mad. I was like, get your ass out your car.
but
Call
like-
the
but
cops
like-
right now. I'm on the phone with the cops. And then I have the person on the phone yelling at me when I'm trying to sit here and talk to the girl that I just got in an accident with. You're like, Dontray, you're on the phone with the cops. You need to listen. I'm like, bro, I'm at the scene right now talking to this woman. Like,
Scene of the crime. What you mean?
I don't need to be getting yelled at by the person on the phone and then while I'm in an accident, bro. Like,
The reason why I say was she mad? Because like even though they're wrong at it, they still get mad. You know, that's why I said it. Not because like you had the wrong. You know, it was like, was she mad? Because like that's just how women are sometimes. You know, even though they're right, they still get mad at it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it. But what about you, bro? Any crazy stories of driving and shit like that?
You already know mine. I be crashing all the time.
What was the craziest accident that you've been into?
We talked about this already.
the deer one.
Yeah, the near-death experience.
But you
When I
didn't talk
crashed.
about your shit though. You talked about you drowning.
Yeah, when I crashed. and the
Oh
whole staircase fell on the van.
yeah. I want you to talk about that motorcycle shit though.
Well, that was just being reckless. I had a motorcycle. Yeah, I had a little Gixxer 750, and I was doing. What's that road? I don't even know the road, but it's like back there somewhere. There's like not that many cars.
Yeah, you know
But I
that
was
trailer, that you know, not this trailer park, but like the trailer.
one by,
the one
Twin
the
Bluff?
Wheeler used to live.
Oh, those ones. Yeah.
Yeah. He was going
Right
over
there,
that
around
way.
those back roads out there. And I was like, no one's around. I'm gonna pop some wheelies in this motherfucker. And I did a wheelie, and I said, yoink, and I like flipped the whole bike, and I like fell off. I was probably going like 30, and I just fucking, bro, sprayed my whole ass cheek off. It was crazy.
That's what I was gonna say. His whole butt cheek was like fucked up. Not that I
it was
seen
probably
it,
like
but
a yeah. I dropped my pants, but it was probably like it's fucking. Like if you see it now, that shit's straight white skin. It's like white. It took away all my pigment, bro. It's just straight white.
Pull down your pants right now.
Hey, chill.
No, did he?
This nigga
No, but yeah, it was.
no,
It was. But the funny part about it was when it was all happening, right? Like the bike was flying and I was like rolling in fucking the road and everything. As the whole shit was going down, my music was still playing in my helmet. So like as I was basically crashing and seeing sparks fly above me and like the bike like fly over me, I'm just listening to fucking like Bad Bunny in the fucking background like
That's some Fast and Furious shit.
Yeah, but it's all going down type shit.
That's how it always happens.
It's straight up a movie.
The
I
music
got
never stops.
background
playing,
music
bro.
and everything for it.
Yeah, no, my shit. I think I already said it too. I crashed. I was driving crazy in the snow, bro. I was going crazy. It was my first time. It was my first time driving in the snow too, and I was in the country roads, and it was slippery. There was gravel in there, and I was hitting 70 to 80 an hour, and I was like going crazy in that shit, and I flipped. I don't know how I'm still alive. My car literally. That shit was like
nuts.
yeah, and the only injuries I got out, or not even an injury, I just got out with scratches on my face, and that's all. And I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, God said it wasn't your day, bro.
Yeah.
God said He has a purpose for you.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. I got out of it, and I saw my car, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? The whole time I was thinking, like, what am I gonna tell my mom? Because I told her, I lied to her. I told her that I was going somewhere where I wasn't, you know, and she was thinking that I was at a fucking soccer, a soccer meet, but I was out there doing some other shit, and I was like, what am I gonna tell her? You know, it was a crazy experience. But yeah, bro. So we can wrap it up. What's your goal for you for down the road? What do you see yourself doing like from here from 2 to 5 years? You already said basketball, but like in terms of like social media and shit.
So yeah, that all kind of ties into each other. I just want to be an influencer that a lot of people can look up to. for like positive stuff, healthy stuff, just in general good workouts to do. Because a lot of people when they're starting out, or even if they started already, sometimes they run out of workouts, or they're not doing workouts right, or they need or they just simply don't know a workout. So that, and then play basketball somewhere. Just spread positivity, and yeah.
What's your favorite team, basketball team?
It would be wrong to say the Timberwolves, but that's kind of what it's looking like. But OKC is there too. I don't know. I don't got a favorite. I just like watching.
Yeah.
I just like watching. And
so like, kind of backtracking with all this, like knowing that no dad, mom in and out, what inspired you to like play basketball? Like what got you into all that shit?
Bro, honestly, my first love was football.
Yeah.
I can't remember. What was his name? I forgot his name, but I watched a football video because I was trying to be a running back. Because they had me at O-line and D-line in middle school. And I was trying to be a running back. And someone popped up from the Chicago Bears, and he's just sprinting hills. And then the next clip will be him just trucking like 3 people off of him. I want to be that. But eventually, I was in middle school. I was playing basketball with some of my teammates from the football team. And they're like, "You're really good, bro. Like, you don't play basketball." I was like, "No, never." Like, I played in my free time, like here and there, but I've never really played. And it's just something I picked up super easily, I guess, because like my first practice, my shot was better than everybody's, and the coach literally told everybody that they'll use me as a demonstration for back rotation of the basketball and everything. And I was like, I don't know. I just fell in love with it. And I'm still in love with it to this day. I don't know what it is, but that basketball it's kind of like weed. It brings something to me, peace.
Yeah.
You forget about everything when you're in that.
Yes. Yeah. And then, but my first game ever, bro, I was coming down the court, and you know Ben Kunai? No,
I don't.
We went to school with him. We went to school with him. Ben Kunai.
I know. Yeah.
It was my first ever game, bro. I finally got in because I didn't start. I just started playing basketball. I didn't start. I was still trash. I couldn't dribble. I could shoot though. I was dribbling down the court, bro. I was nervous as fuck. There were so many people in the crowd. Ben Kunai called for the ball, bro, and then he backdoored. I threw it to him, bro. I threw it to him when he called for it, but he backdoored, so it went straight out of bounds. So into the crowd.
Yeah.
And I was just looking around like, there's so many people, bro. I quit, bro. I literally just quit.
Nah, you lied.
Really?
You like walked out of the fucking court?
No, I sat on the bench the rest of the game. I sat on the bench the rest of the game, and the next day I did not show up to practice. I didn't pick up basketball. How am I gonna say that? I didn't pick up school basketball, I should say, because I still kind of played
outside school. Yeah.
Until
you were just embarrassed.
Until 8th grade year. That probably happened like 6th grade. I didn't play the rest of that year. I didn't play my 7th grade year. 8th grade year, I decided just to go out again.
So it was a while when you stopped doing that shit.
Yeah, and I would say end of 7th grade association. And basically 7th grade was over, and it was like association, and I just fell in love again. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck what people think no more. I'm playing this. Like, I'm playing it. And then it definitely helped that my teammates' parents, they literally paid for everything all the time. Wow. I'm like, bro, first off, I'm broke. I'm jumping house to house. Mom's working all the time. And I'm like, this can actually do something for me. So I just stuck with it ever since, and it's just.
Hey man, I hope one day you make it for real.
Yeah.
And give something for the people out there that are chasing their dreams. Like, give a little bit of like
for real
advice or whatever.
Discipline
in sports, because like sports is like really hard. Like, I know a lot of you, like a lot of people, like even like little kids that are growing up and they're like either basketball, soccer, football, whatever it is, they all like we all as kids, we had that dream. We're like, oh, one day I'm gonna be a professional player, you know.
And what really keeps me in, Isaiah Thomas has been one of my favorite players since his Celtics days because of what he did in Celtics. I don't know if you're too familiar with basketball.
Bro. See, that's one thing I don't.
So he's 5'9". He's shorter than me. Plays in the best league in the world of basketball, bro. And he tore the league up, got injured, and then got shunned out of the league, bro. He hasn't. He just and people are way more athletic. Kids are way more athletic now in the NBA, and it's a faster game. And he just got re-signed. So that's what really still gives me hope is
one day,
one day. It just takes one day out of my whole entire life for an opportunity to play. And my advice to people that are watching and people are chasing their dreams: discipline beats motivation any day out of the week. Stay disciplined, and the motivation will come back sooner or later, bro. I swear to God, it's happened to me so many times where, and I would catch myself like I'm not. And sometimes I fell out of the discipline, like I'm not motivated. I don't want to do shit. But it only lasted a day. Like if I just lost motivation and didn't feel like getting up, didn't feel like doing nothing, I would sit there the whole entire day, eat shit, play video games, stay up all night, and then the next day I'm like, bro, I literally feel like shit. Literally feel like shit, and I'm like, bro, this is why I do what I do. I don't want to feel like this. And the next day I still didn't feel like doing nothing, but I'll just remind myself, discipline beats motivation. So when you don't feel like doing something, bro, just do it and just get in the routine of doing it, and then the routine will just take over, bro. That's literally what my life has come to is, if I don't get a workout in, bro, I'm mad. I'm mad. Like, I'm mad for the whole day. And my mom gets that. My girlfriend gets that. So, like, whenever my mom has free time and she knows I didn't get a workout in, she'll text me, like, hey, you want me to take your daughter for a little bit? Hit the gym for a little bit. That's love,
bro. That's love.
Or my girlfriend will watch her while I go hit the gym real quick. Or if there's nobody to watch her and I don't hit the gym, I can just do some push-ups and shit.
Because I seen even like, for you guys, like I said, go watch his content, because like his shit is so, like, how do I say this, transparent. His content is so transparent that you see how bad he wants it, that even when he has to take care of his daughter, still brings her out. Like if he's got to get a workout done and he has his daughter with him, she's going with you. She's working out with him too. You know, I seen that shit, and like you say, you want to be an influencer, you influence me to do that shit. It's like I see your videos and I'm like, man, this nigga's a good dad, bro.
It's a vice versa thing, because you starting your YouTube channel, bro. I haven't even told nobody about this, but I plan on starting my YouTube channel pretty soon, and it's gonna be. I feel like I haven't seen a content creator do this, bro. I haven't, like, someone goes to men's league and for basketball and football, but they do it for just that sport. I want to train for boxing, soccer, basketball, football, and then go in men's league and be able to just fuck people up in every sport, bro, and just create content with
That's fucking dope, bro.
That's lit.
Yeah, that's dope. See, I could never do that shit.
But no, look.
me, like I was in love with soccer for a while, and I was never good at it. Like, I will say I was never good at it, and now, like, one of the sports that I kind of want to get into it, and I kind of want to, like, do it, is fucking boxing, because not only, like, helps you to, like, shape yourself and, like, be disciplined. Like, that shit takes discipline to, like, be good at it, but you're learning how to defend yourself.
Exactly.
That's one thing that I want to do. Like, I don't want to be scared of Dontray when he wants to be my ass. But yeah, that's one thing I want to learn. Like, even just my kids, you know, like, I want to be able to teach my kids, like, if someone wants to, like, get all up on your face and, like, trying to, like, not even that, like, if they're trying to do something to you, you know, like, you know how to defend yourself, you know.
Exactly.
And for all the people that are watching this, put the guns down and put the gloves up, you know.
For real, bro.
Like, because that shit is crazy. We were talking about this the other day, right? Like, nowadays you don't even, like we did back in high school. You don't even do that shit no more. Like, if people get into it, they're like, "What's up, nigga? What up?"
Motherfuckers packing in school now too, bro. It'd be crazy. That's like I said before. Back in when I was a child, bro. Not even child. I would say 11, 12 years old. When I got my tooth knocked out, that was regular. We mad at each other, friends or not. Go put the gloves on.
For real.
Handle out there. And if we friends and we put the gloves on, we friends right after, bro. It's just like squash.
See, I don't know about me. I don't know about me. If I'm your friend and you fight me, I'm not talking to you, bro. That's just how I am. I take shit so personal, bro. I don't know why. And he knows that shit.
You're sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I be. But, like, now I grew out of it. Like I don't even want to fight no more. Like if someone,
that's how I am.
Yeah,
too,
like
bro.
if someone is all up in my face, I just be like, "Hi, bro, I'm gonna let you do you." You know, like, but I want to defend myself too. You know. But yeah, bro, that's one thing. Like, put the guns down and put the hands up. Not even gloves or whatever. You just wanna, if you mad at the world, just throw hands with somebody. Somebody will find you, bro. Somebody will beat your ass and put you in your place.
And if you gotta handle it that way, it's better going to jail for assault than murder, bro.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing. We'll probably have you again, bro, because there's a lot more. There's a lot more we can go into. Like that one time I was at the Y and you was playing basketball and I thought I was good at basketball and I tried to get in there with you.
Dude, I remember
and he bullied me, bro. You
Dude,
bullied me.
He fucking bullied 3 of us, niggas. it was me. It was Little Dom. I forgot the other kid, but it was 3 of us, and it was Dontray, and he was like, he already got a workout and he was already tired. And we came in like 3, try to be like 3 illegal players. Like, come on, Dontray, try to fuck us up. And he hit me with that little, and I was like, bro, just cracking. I was like, fuck you.
But it's crazy because, like, I don't know how that shit works. Because, like, in your mind, in your head, that they're doing that move to, like, fool your ass. But you still get fooled by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that shit work? Like, I watch basketball and I see these fuckers, like, and then they go this way. And then, like, bro, you knew that he was going to do that shit. Like,
it's kind of like soccer.
Like,
for real, huh?
it really is.
I don't know. It's crazy. Like,
It's like a mental game.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Everything's a mental game.
Right.
Literally, everything's a mental game.
but yeah, like I said, bro, we'll probably have you again.
I love to come back. I love to
Like,
come back.
this episode, I'll call it I. Like, I wasn't the best trying to, like, bring you out. Just because I'm nervous. Like, I'm legit nervous, bro.
I don't know why, bro.
Yeah. And I feel
Bro,
I feel like the reason why I'm kind of nervous is because we haven't seen each other for a long ass time. And now seeing you back again is like, do I still know this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same, bro. I love when people say I'm the same old nigga back in high school. I just, mentally wise, I just matured. Like I don't sit here and hit people for fun no more. I don't need to be the toughest guy in the room no more. None of that. That's the only thing that's changed about me. Other than that, I've been on the same exact journey since high school.
Hey,
bro.
that's good, bro. You're keeping it real. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, bro, like I said, I'm gonna have him back one day cause this man is busy, bro. He's gonna get out of here and he's gonna go play basketball.
So better go play.
Oh God, I finally got a cameraman, so
the content coming out.
Yes, sir.
And I also just got a basketball trainer, so I'm gonna be way better than I am now in a couple months. So
you do your shit, bro.
It's
you do your shit,
crazy. Before I leave though, I did want to touch on when you said I inspired you, and I said vice versa.
Oh yeah.
What I was gonna say was, you inspired me to start that YouTube channel because you just told me.
You told me, bro. Yeah.
When you told me that when I found out you were doing Don't Quit, I was like, bro, like, what gives you the confidence to do it? You're like, bro, just do it.
Literally,
like,
bro. Literally.
do it. Like, and I don't know. I'm still coming over the little hump of still caring what people think. Like, it's getting there, but it's like some days I do come outside and be like, damn, I think about too much of what people think of what I'm doing or what I'm doing, and I'm like, it's slowly becoming. I don't give a fuck no more.
One thing is, you gotta care to what people think to an extent. All right. So for us that we want to do social media stuff, we do have to care what people think because they're the ones who are giving us, this opportunity to be out here, So if you tell me like, yo, you were kind of dry in this podcast, like you need to work in this and that, then I'm gonna take that as an advice,
Yep,
I'm gonna care what you're saying. But if you're out here sitting on my comments talking about like, oh, y'all niggas dumb as hell, like, I don't fucking care, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Nothing but commenting on my video. I'm out here hustling, right?
What did you do? Watch my whole video.
For real.
Right. that's another thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta care to an extent. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why, like, I see so much potential in this dude. Like I truly do.
Oh yeah.
Like I for real think that one day you're gonna make it out and don't forget about us. You feel me?
Oh no, this video gonna be up forever, my guy.
Real, bro. That's what I told him. Like even when I was talking to Marcus, I'm like maybe this video won't like hit millions of views like right away, but like maybe down the road it will, you know. But yeah, the reason why I told him to just do it is because like, bro, people are always gonna talk shit. Like no matter what you do, bro, they're always gonna talk so much shit. And the reason why I understand that too, cause I'm one of them, bro. I talk shit too. Like I for real do. Like I for real do. Like I'm a normal human being. Like I go to work and I talk shit. Cause that's just how it is, bro. Like I feel like that shit lives in our body. Like that shit stays in our, you know, it walks around. Like if you walk outside and you see somebody like that's doing some stupid shit, you gonna talk shit.
Yeah, I catch myself doing that all the time.
But I try not to do it. You know,
yeah,
like
I'll be like, damn, you don't know what they've been through, what they're doing, why they're doing it.
Yeah, after I said what I said, I'm like, oh, I feel bad now, and I usually apologize. But if I don't apologize and I fucking hurt your feelings one time, I'm sorry.
I'm apologizing.
For real. But yeah, bro, like I said, you gotta care to an extent. And I just told him like, yo, like I see so much potential on you. Like this man can do so much shit out there in terms of like sports, internet. Bro, you can work with brands. Like you can legit work with like.
You know what's crazy about you saying that, bro? The past couple of days, bro, people have been telling me that. I just don't know where to start. Like,
see, I wish I could give you an advice, but I really can't, cause I'm not there yet. You feel me? But if you look into it, you can find a way to do that shit, bro.
Yeah, I think in time it'll come to you.
Yeah,
like the more you post. And now you got a cameraman, and then you're just gonna edit better shit, and then the quality gonna get better.
I ain't say good cameraman. I just said I got a cameraman.
Hey, it don't matter though.
Hey, it don't
matter about the camera. It's about the angles, bro. If you can just get that good angle just right, it'll be chilling, bro.
This man is a good cameraman. He's my cameraman.
Yeah.
When it's
like honestly, I see you being like a big influencer. I watch your basketball as T-Jazz. I see you like that.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm trying to become, and then like. Eventually just roll over in overseas or something, bro.
Kind of do something like I think kind of like Destroying kind of does some shit. He does like a bunch of sports too type shit, but but it'd be fucking sick. I see the same shit too. Yeah.
No, but yeah, bro, if you got like a short clip that you can send me now that you're gonna go play, send me like a short clip, like maybe like a 2-minute clip, send it to me and then I'll try to edit it for you. I'll try my best to do my edits. Because I want to get good at editing too. Like I see myself and I see the videos that I posted and I feel like I improve a little bit. But I want to get to the point, like if this shit doesn't work out, I want to get to the point where I can have people send me their shit and I can edit for them. You feel me? Yeah. So, you know, if I can help you out with anything, you fucking send me your shit, bro. All right. But like I said, don't let me. Hold on. Before you leave, I'm going to tell you this because I like to spread positivity out here. I see so much potential in you, bro. 1, you're a good looking dude. 2, you're built. And 3, you're funny as hell, bro. Like, this man can make a fucking commercial for Nike, Adidas, on something, bro. Like you're good at basketball, you're good at football, like and you can just make some money out of that shit, man. Just lock in and do that shit and post more, and eventually it'll come.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And like I said, when it comes, don't forget about us.
No, you cannot forget where you came from, bro.
For real.
And you gotta support your supporters.
For real, though.
For real.
Yeah, like I said, I'll have you back. We can, discuss and when, but like.
Okay, what's up with next week?
Hey, part 2 next week.
Yeah, no, but for real. We're gonna wrap it up here. Anything you want to tell the audience out there?
Just stay disciplined and keep going.
Yes, sir. What about you? Anything else you want to add to it?
Just like he said, just keep going. All it takes is one day. One day, one person.
And for me, you guys know why I named this podcast Don't Quit and Do It. I don't know if you noticed, but I show him like you see that slash on the NT and the QU, and then you see you got the do it. So don't quit and do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I started this shit. Cause like he said, people talk shit and I don't care. I'ma start this shit and I'ma do it. I thought about like just not doing it and start doing something else, but I'm like, nah, bro, don't quit. Just do it. You feel me? So if you're thinking about doing something and it pops on your head more times, like if it pops on your head more than 3 times, it's because you gotta do it. Feel me? Don't overthink that shit. Just do it. And if it's bad, you don't take a loss, bro. You take a lesson. You feel me? So get out there. If you're watching this shit, starting your day, get out there and conquer this day. Make this day you bitch. And if you're going to bed, have a good night and get some rest. You feel me? But that will be it for today. This is the Don't Quit podcast. Don't quit and do it. I love y'all. And go follow this man's on all his social medias. I'm going to be posting it. And leaving it down below. Link in the description. Yes, sir. That's all for today. We're out. I love y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Shoot.